Welcome back to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper. My name is Roderick Chappelle, and in this video I'm going to be doing a walk around outside in the garden, and we're going to find my peach tree had fallen over and looked like it's died. And that is my biggest producing peach tree. So, cue the intro. Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make it fun. All right, hey everybody, I just wanted to come out and show you guys just some of the things that I do on a regular. Just the camera a little bit. Okay, so this is a tomato plant that I started growing. Golly, it seemed like so long ago. And I'm just gonna come out here and take these tomatoes. It's a different type of cricket, looks like. But when you're growing stuff, you can usually just twist it right off and it comes right off. These tomatoes definitely are ready to be eaten. But I grew these tomatoes from an actual tomato, and these are very, very small for what's normal. This is not normal, all right? So it just goes to show about the food shortage that's coming. Everybody's having, well, a hard time growing. Now, of course, I'm growing organic. And it is what it is, you know? So let's see what else we got out here. Got my little apple tree cuttings and got another tomato plant that's not producing. I'm gonna go and pick some figs. What is it? What is that? Got to do some investigation here.
Alfredo, honey, and there's some in the kitchen if you want some.
I do want some.
There's some in the kitchen for you.
I want all of yours. So, y'all like to know what Jennifer's eating? Here's some stuff right here.
This is bad. It's got freaking dairy.
This is some of my bad eating times, y'all. It's good. So I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna pick some figs if we have any. I think the birds have beat me to them, but we'll look. I see a couple. So I started growing this fig tree like 2 years ago, maybe. Put you guys down for a moment so I can have my offhand. Hopefully you guys will be able to see. Hope I have enough cord, and I don't. Have immature figs up. Somebody's been eating that one. I don't ever pick the ones that that the birds come and eat. If they come and peck it, then I leave it. I leave it for them. And y'all know my stuff is always edited so well. But here's a fig straight off the tree. This is what they look like when they're ready, and it's so delicious. Figs are delicious, y'all. I don't know if you've ever had a fig or not, but if you haven't, grow you some figs because they are so daggum good. And this tree was full of them. It still has a lot. I'm trying to position you guys so y'all can see, but sometimes you got to move the leaves around because you can't see it. You can't see them all the time. Oh, here's one. Here's one, and I'm gonna cut when it starts producing. I'm gonna cut this tree back because I don't want my tree to be so tall where I can't get them. If that makes any sense to you, does that make sense? Because you want to be able to get to your fruit, right? We're gonna share this one. So I had something to come through and eat a little bit of this one. Pecked it a little bit. So we're gonna cut that little part off where they put their beak in it. So we got 3 today. Not bad, not great, but not bad. I came out here last week and I picked 20 something one day and 20 something the next day. And then I just recycle bags. So this bag came for came from, thanks, you know, for Dollar Tree. That's where that bag came from. So we're gonna go actually into the garden now. I'm gonna walk around. I don't feel like stepping over the fence. Golly, I'm gonna end up killing this freaking poor damn peach tree over here. I didn't even know it had fallen. And this peach tree produces. Oh my God. I'm learning how to kill stuff. This tree, I can't afford to lose this one. I'm gonna actually move this whole tree. Damn, this sucks. I think what has happened is, I think it grew. I'm growing this stuff in pots, and I think what happened, it grew through, and it did. Okay, so we're gonna take that root off. I hope I didn't kill the whole damn tree. That would suck. I'm gonna move this tree. It's heavy too. I'm gonna put it right there, and I'm gonna have to walk. Dang, it came out the freaking pot. So this is what the inside of the pots look like. I didn't know it was gonna do that, of course. So this is what my tree looks like out of the pot. Definitely didn't mean for that to happen. Okay, there. So I'm about to water that bad boy and see if I can't save that, because I cannot afford to lose that tree. That tree produces too good and too well. So we're gonna take some thingamabobbers. Thingamabobbers today are called okra. So hopefully you guys will be able to see this. And be mindful of the fact that I live in the city and everything that I am growing is in my backyard. It's not like I have acres and acres and acres of farmland. This is all being grown in someone's backyard. Okay, so I'm gonna cut these off and then I'll show them to you. The ones that are too big, I'll dry them out and I'll take the seeds. Okay, so there you have it. Okra, good stuff right here. A lot of times I come out here and cut these and just eat them raw. And as a matter of fact, that's really the way I prefer okra now. You know, I had never eaten raw okra until I tried it. Of course, I just turned the camera with you guys because I'm hooked up. Sorry. Need to bring y'all a little closer. Come closer. All right, so cut there, and cut here. I hadn't been out here about 3 or 4 days, so a lot of my stuff is just too big. Okay, so there you have it. You guys can't even see, can you? Okay, there you have it. Some more okra. Of course, I picked the worst bag I could find. On purpose, of course. Not really. But when you're growing okra, you literally got to come out here and pull okra like every day. If not, if you miss a day, it's going to get too big and you won't be able to eat it because it gets this really hard shell husk type thing. So when we get finished, I'll show you guys. I have 3 more plants right here. God, this damn thing is so big. This is ridiculous. Oh, this is just sad. Sad. Got some watermelons out here too. I'll show you guys the watermelons. See, that's way too big. It's nothing I'll be able to do with that except save the seeds. This one's actually kind of tender. I might eat that one. And they get huge. I mean, if you don't tend to your okra, they get too big. And you can have one this size, and I'm gonna show it to you. You can have one this size, and in a day it'll be that size, and then the next day it'll be that size. They grow fast. Okay, so if you've never grown anything and you want to try to grow something, grow some okra because it's a very durable. It's a durable plant, hard to kill. I mean, even a novice won't be able to kill this joker. All you gotta do is stick it in some daggum soil, and it'll grow. I promise you. Now, some kind of way I've managed to damage my peach tree by not really paying attention to it. It had fallen over. See, that's too big. Way too big. That's too small. I don't want to take that one right now. And the reason why you want to come out and take the fruit, because it stimulates growth and it makes it, you know, want to grow more and grow faster for you. Same thing with your trees, pruning, okay? You want to take fruit off, because if you don't, you're going to be sorry. You guys really can't see, can ya? All right, let's turn the camera like so. I promise I'm gonna get me another tripod one of these old days. Just won't be today. Okra. And then a lot of times you'll miss stuff. I even got cantaloupes growing on top of the okra. It's crazy. But that's the way the cantaloupe plant does. It just keeps running, even though I've cut it back to almost nothing. So let's see what we gotten so far. Put my little snips away. All right. Should I count these for you? I'll just show them to you. I'm not gonna count them. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's 3 or 4 handfuls. How about that? And a lot of them I won't be able to eat because they're too big. They're just too big. Okay. But you gotta come out and you gotta take your okra every day. If you don't, you'll be sad because you'll miss out on the harvest. So I got a whole heaping bag of okra. And I can eat it if I want to. It's just tough. Once it gets, you know, larger than, well, I have jalapenos over here. I'm gonna take the jalapenos. See if I can't get over here so I can get those. Got eggplants that are dying on the plant. I'll go ahead and take the eggplant. I don't want it to die. Okay, so there's an eggplant, y'all. Yeah. And I got jalapenos off in here. We're gonna get some jalapenos. Y'all like jalapenos? It's like going shopping, you know? It's kind of like going shopping and getting some of the things you need, except you gotta go through a whole bunch of jungle of stuff. So this peach tree, I'm about to prune it a little bit because it's getting in my way right now. So when things get in my way, I gotta do some things. All right, so jalapeno. I had really been taking jalapenos this summer. It's a red one. Good gracious, that's a nice big jalapeno right there. I'm not gonna take them all, but I'm gonna take enough. This whole plant, I can just pull this plant up because it's not gonna produce anymore. I'm gonna take the whole plant here. All right. Okay, so, and plus I don't really care about any more jalapenos because we don't really eat a whole bunch of them, but that's the whole jalapeno plant, and they've been on there so long they've turned red. This one, these few I took from another plant. Okay, so I'll probably make some guac this evening, and we'll eat some of these jalapenos tonight, or I will at least. I know Jennifer, she's already had some guac for today. She might not want any more. So that's about it. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys can see the watermelons that I got growing. Okay, so gotta be careful when I'm stepping. So here's a little watermelon right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. That's one. And I'm gonna step over here. Here's another one. That one's looking good. And I thought I had another one. Oh shoot, sorry. You guys fell over. I had another one out here somewhere, but like I said, you know, these things are smart. Oh, here's the third one, and it is right there. It's a little baby one, and that's a new one. I thought I had another one somewhere. Oh well, you know, they'll keep growing. You guys keep falling over. They'll keep growing, and you know, I'll keep watching them. I hate I doggone messed up this tree though. This is my peach tree that produces. Get out my garden, Bella. Go away. Go. And because it fell over, apparently it wasn't getting what it needed. So now I gotta nurse her back to health. That's a good producing tree for me too. So I'm gonna go over here. I think it's supposed to rain later, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab the hose. I'm gonna spray her down and get her good and watered. And so I'm gonna show you guys the haul that we just got. So y'all bear with me. Set you up here and go here. I know it's a crazy angle. All right, bam. This is tougher than it looks like. I'm having a hard time with this here tripod. All right, so give you guys that vantage point. Hopefully you can see the bag. Yep, you can see the bag. Okay, so this is everything we pulled out of the garden together. So we got a whole heap of jalapenos. Got a few figs, some more jalapenos, and I'm just gonna throw these over here in my I'm drying y'all out pile. And that one too. So that's my I'm drying you out pile, and we're gonna plant the seeds, and then we'll take the rest of this stuff in the house and start processing and eating, if that's okay with you guys. Atlas, you want to eat? You ready to eat, boy? You ready to eat? And I said, yeah, I'm ready to eat. He might would eat okra. And don't think vegetables are not good for for dogs. Some of them are. Some of them are toxic. Like if we're eating watermelon, they get watermelon, and they'll probably eat figs because they like stuff like that. You want eggplant? You like that? So this is Atlas. Come here, boy. Say hello. Say hey. Say hey. Alrighty. Okay, so I guess I'll take you guys with me so we can water. And like I said, I'm doing all this. Oh, and 2 tomatoes. So we pulled 2 tomatoes first. Beep, beep. So it's going to make some good guac for me tonight. So I got some avocados, and I got some tomatoes, and got jalapenos. Got some cilantro in the refrigerator. So guess what? Sounds like it's going to be a guac night to me. Oh, this sucks. Damn. Now I've been growing this. Storm must have come through. I've been growing this thing for like months. Storm came through and knocked my pineapple off of the porch, off the deck. So I'm gonna see if I can't save it too. I didn't even know a storm had come through. So this is kind of sad because I've been growing this thing for a while. To lose it like that. So plants are resilient. As long as it didn't die completely, we should be able to save it. That's a pretty good looking plant too. So we're gonna put a little more water in it. We'll have to save this one too. I did not realize. See, I hadn't been out here in a few days. So because of that, we'll see if we can't save her too. Or him. I don't know if pineapples have a specific gender. I don't know about that. But we are going to water this peach tree because I cannot afford to lose that. I've been growing it for 3 years, which sucks because I didn't even know it turned over. All right, get some more pressure here. All right, there we go. God, y'all keep getting turned. How do y'all live like that? Shower. So you see the tree. The leaves are all brown and everything. That doesn't mean it's dead. It just means it's in trouble. It needs a whole bunch of help. It's saying, "Save me, Daddy, save me." All right, baby, I'm coming. And I don't want to dance. Atlas and Bella, Alexa, get out of my garden. So I'm gonna give it a good watering. Come here. Get out of my garden. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Get out of there. Get out of there. It's so bad. Get out of my garden. They're puppies. They just, they want to know what's going on. Like, hey, what's going on with this? Now, if we live somewhere where I knew we were going to stay, then I would go ahead and put this, especially with the damage that this tree has suffered, I would go ahead and put this tree in the ground. But I know for a fact that we're not going to stay here the next 2 years. And I want to take this tree with me. And it's a really good producer in a pot. So I know as soon as I put it in the ground, I know the thing is going to really, produce. And it's standing right next to an apple tree that I planted. We didn't have such a good harvest this year, but next year that thing should produce like crazy. I'm going to get up there and start pruning it. I don't know if I'm gonna prune it before December or after December. I'm not real sure. But I gotta prune that sucker because it's getting way too big. It's getting too tall. It's getting way, way, way too tall. There you go. Actually, I'm just gonna let the water sit there. I don't wanna damage it anymore, so I'm just gonna let it sit there. Hopefully it'll stay, yep, right there. And I'm gonna give it a good watering. So another thing that that you can have in your preps, come on, focus, there we go. Another thing you can keep in your preps, propane tanks. Propane tanks are amazing for preps. Propane tanks, okay? Keep you some plywood around, okay, so you can board up stuff. And I use it to kind of kill my grass where I'm gonna put a little garden. So I'll even use it to like, you know, because I believe in doing like things naturally. And I don't use any kind of pesticides, or I don't even use Miracle-Gro. I don't like that kind of stuff. I like to grow my stuff naturally and use things that, you know, that are organic. Here is, I don't know if that's sweet. Nah, that can't be sweet potato. That's regular potatoes. It's red potatoes. And this whole little patch right here that looks like a bunch of weeds growing, these are all sweet potatoes. So here in a month or so, I'm gonna come out here and dig up sweet potatoes when we want them, and we'll eat them. Now a lot of this stuff is just overgrown. I need to come out here and weed whack and whatever. But you know, it's not hurting anything. So I'm not really worried. Now this is a pineapple that I put in the ground, and when winter comes, the winter's gonna take that. That's gonna die. And a lot of times I just do that just to grow them, just to have something growing, because I know that when winter comes, it's gonna take the pineapple. Looks like it's about to rain, and it'll be good if it does, because that tree will get some more extra water. Now I'm still trying to perfect this craft right here. Now I know how to do it with apple trees, but this is part of that peach tree, and I planted it just to see if I can get it to grow, but I forgot about it and I didn't water it. So that's another reason. Cause like I said, I hadn't been out here in 3 or 4 days. Just been lazy. Yeah. Plus I was working a whole bunch this week, and I'm on call. I got a lot of things going on. So you know, sometimes your garden suffers if you don't cultivate it every day. All right, so it looks like this tree has had enough because the water's running out at the bottom. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I keep some organic soil. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea for me to throw some soil on top of there so you can get some extra nutrients when it rains. Will I do that? Probably not. And since I'm out here, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some water on the rest of these trees. This here is an apple tree. All right, this one here is another peach tree. I guess it's about time for those leaves to start turning. I just helped it because, you know, it was on its side. It's another apple tree. Apple tree. Look at these pineapples. Now, these pineapples, when it gets cold, I'll bring these in the house, okay? Because they're starting to get pretty. Those are some healthy looking pineapples. Another apple tree. Peach tree, nectarine tree. Just give them a good water. Even though it might rain, like it's going to. And next week we're gonna be in for it, because I know Dorian is on her way up the coast. So I'm gonna have to come out here and figure out what I'm gonna do with these trees, because they're gonna all get knocked over during the storm. And I've been thinking about doing me a greenhouse, and I don't know. I don't know if I want to put that much work in to do it, simply because, you know, I got a lot of stuff I'm already doing. It'll take me probably about 3 hours to put up a greenhouse. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm getting bit up by some mosquitoes like crazy. All right, turn my water off. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll do another one some other time, but this is just another day in the life of a plant-based homestead prepper, where we are turning our home into a homestead, eating plant-based, and most importantly, prepping for the future of things that could or may not happen. But we're doing it all in the name of fun. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. Take care.